Bring my lover. My guy. So I did. Yeah, I love it.
I can't help but agree that on the eighth day, God did create Kenyans. Based in East Africa, Kenya is a must visit destination. From Nairobi to Mombasa, I was hooked. It all started when my girl Desi moved to Nairobi. Meet Desi on the left in black. In the middle, that's my sister Pam. And on the right, yeah, that's me. Having family in Kenya made it more affordable to visit because accommodation and transport were taken care of. And Desi is so adventurous that you want to have her as your city guide because she knows everyone and simply the best people possible. Our trip started off on Ethiopian Airlines flying out from Johannesburg. They had the best affordable rate for us on that particular day. From Johannesburg, we would fly into Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia. On board, I found out that I actually look Ethiopian because from the hostess all the way through, people kept on speaking to me in Amharic, clearly thinking that I was an Ethiopian woman. The sights were spectacular, and by midnight, we arrived at Bole Airport in Addis Ababa. The airport itself left much to be desired because it was so smoky, but it did give us enough time to say goodbye to our friend, the traveling frugalista, who was carrying on to Paris. Here we are, about to take off to Nairobi. That, my friends, is the traffic getting out of the airport. After a long flight, you need a relaxed activity, and that for me was the Giraffe Center. It's a family-orientated, lovely place for interacting with giraffes. Not only do they teach you more about giraffes, but it's an area where you can interact responsibly with giraffes. You get to feed them with pellets, but as you can see, I was really having a whale of a time. Here's Pam feeding her giraffe, and his name was Eddie. Here, the tongue started coming out, and before she knew it, she got more than what she bargained for. Lots of tongue in her mouth. In fact, so much tongue, we had to go have some tea afterwards. Nairobi is known for its vibe and nightlife. Meet Fidi, the owner of Kes Kitchen, a new hotspot in Kenya. They serve great food and a vibe that you will never forget. From the rooftop, this is what went down.
Thompson, turn around! I saw her.
This is Nairobi you don't even remember.
Nairobi! Now let's get information. This is not lobster.
No transport. Sorry, sister lady, how are you?
After a night out, best you walk it out in Karura Forest. This forest is Nairobi's flagship preserve that was fought for by Nobel Peace Prize winner Wangari Maathai. When the government wanted to build a golf course, she fought to keep this forest intact so that we could enjoy it. It is a place of serenity with huge trees. I suppose this is a good time to tell you how Desi and I met. We met in yoga class, and between the back bends and the dance pose, a friendship and sisterhood was found. No trip to Kenya is complete without visiting the coast. Welcome to Mombasa. Mombasa has that good old coastal town charm, with amazing people with such kind hearts. The beaches are absolutely beautiful. White sand, calm ocean. It was perfect. Desi and I played on the sand and strolled around. I even got to enjoy cocktails in the ocean, and within a blink of an eye it was all over and we were heading back to Addis. That is Jomo Kenyatta Airport, seated and ready to take off. We would be overnighting in Ethiopia so that we can get to see the town and see what it feels like. We arrived just in time for afternoon tea. We did some shopping, got to see people, and realized that I really do look Ethiopian. And even had time to enjoy some Ethiopian beer. Cheers to a fantastic trip. The sunsets were everything, and after a great night in Ethiopia, we woke up in the morning to chase the puddles and head back to the airport so we could head home to South Africa. What's your next girls' trip looking like? Let us know. Leave us a comment.